fly. That's one hell of a move. Teach me that one.
Honestly, you're getting on my nerves.
My children will finally know true freedom. The power to rule the day just as easily as we rule the night. You rule the night? Maybe in some rat hole in Transylvania, but New York is my town. That is all about to change. Just as it began, your legacy ends with the rising sun. I am. You are out of your league.
doesn't seem fair if you're allowed to eat them and I'm not.
Lost children, you disappoint us, betray us, shed the blood of your own.
No one hurts you more than family.
Join us in the light. We won't ask again.
You won't, but not for the reason you think.
I don't understand. Why aren't you?
To mass-produce the serum, you diluted my sample. Yes, it protected you from the sunlight, but each use of your powers burned more of it away. You are, as they say, running on fumes. And when those expire, so do you.
This isn't over.
It is, for now. Unless you'd care to stay for a walk in the park.
Back to the sewer, where he belongs.
Are you disappointed we didn't destroy him?
Nah, he always comes back. But knowing he's got to live with that humiliation almost makes it worth knowing you.
You might not believe it, Hunter, but this ordeal with the sunlight serum is finally over. Dracula has nothing.
That is fantastic. I knew you and Blade could take care of business.
The sunlight serum is so diluted it no longer poses a threat. The vampires have been cast back into the night, where they belong. I don't think I can properly express my relief. Hunter, if you had...
This is a small victory and worth celebrating, but a greater threat still looms over us.
Of course. Hunter, you should know that I will remain committed to the Midnight Sun's great...
Your
Marvelous. But before we move on...
We...
Well, yes. I value your guidance. My prototype sample is no more, but I still possess my research notes.
If a cure is possible, you should continue to look for it. If someone tries to exploit your research again, we will be here to stop them.
I was hoping you would feel that way. Thank you for your... Next time vampires attack, I have a few new moves to test out.
I am impressed with your combat reflexes. Do you have a morb sense?
I'm sorry, a morb sense?
You know, like how Peter has a spider sense.
Not exactly, but I can employ echolocation, much like a bat, which gives me a 360-degree sense of the battlefield.
A talent like that probably has innumerable uses.
Of course, but most of the time I just use it in the middle of the night when I have to go to the bathroom. It's always nice to get... I should try blending blood into a smoothie next time. We're re...
It seems we can finally put this ordeal with Morbius' serum behind us.
Thankfully, we have more important things to focus on now.
Hunter, thank you for not being
I only did.
I would say you are wise beyond your years, but you have more years than most of us put together.
And still no wrinkles.
Indeed. I am just glad that Morbius found some peace of mind. I am familiar with that journey. It's not easy. Be proud of your part in that, Hunter.
You were right, Blade. Morbius proved very useful today.
You know, even I'm impressed that he stared down Dracula.
So, did the two of you bury the hatchet?
We're not exactly friends.
Sounds like someone is developing a grudging respect for the living vampire.
Okay, sure. Just don't tell him I said that.
You know grudging respect is...
It's time to drop...
Can't believe I'm saying this aloud, but I think I figured out Dracula's master plan.
Go on.
There is a Lilith connection, but it's not direct. Dracula is acting like he knows the world is coming to an end. Didn't expect him to be an apocalypse. Think of every play he's backed so far. Some of his... That's because he's throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. It doesn't matter what plans fail, as long as... The good news is, we're foiling his plans faster than he's setting them in motion. If we keep nipping these... Let's debrief. Looks like Dracula's plan went up in smoke.
I do.
Dracula still has a supply, but it's barely effective, as you experienced.
Dr. Morbius.
Hey, if he deems it a bigger threat than I think it is, I'm... Central... anything.